Hello and welcome to Avoiding Rejection. Today's contestant looking for a match is the human body. What are you actually looking for, body?
Well, I'm looking for something that's adaptable. I don't want to be the one to change in this relationship, you know? And I'm looking for something that won't infect me or hurt me in the most horrible way possible. You understand?
I do. Well, I got 3 contestants for you I think might work out. Biomaterial number 1 is a metal screw from the hardware store. Fresh out of Lowe's, metal screw is a driven individual. Biomaterial number 2 is a modern-day titanium implant. Titanium just got out of a long-term relationship with another body. Didn't work out, so she wants to try again. Biomaterial number 3 is mesoporous silica. Straight from the Hunt lab at the University of Missouri, mesoporous silica is looking for living tissue to bind to in a partner.
Now a word from Dr. Hunt, our local mesoporous silica expert.
So mesoporous silica is a great nanostructured material. It's a material that is primarily composed of silica or silicon dioxide. You can think of it as like a holy cheese or a foam where there's these great pores that just run and are riddled through the material. But the interesting thing about it is that it has really intriguing properties that we can tailor for different applications.
And now, back to our contestants.
Alright, let's get this game started. Contestant number 1, how compatible are you with the human body and how does your past dating history prove that?
Well, the human body and I have had some issues in the past. Every time we try and bond, he thinks I'm too different. We basically have some serious differences because I ruined the relationship by destroying his tissue.
Now a word from our biocompatibility expert.
So most screws that are actually designed for mechanical forces outside of the body are often made with either a carbon steel or can be aluminum, and those actually interact pretty strongly with the immune response.
Well, that could be a giant problem. Contestant number 2, same question. How compatible are you with our lucky human contestant? And what's your body dating history?
Well, I've recently been pretty successful when dealing with bodies. I don't cause infection in relationships like this screw up over here. I appreciate good bone structure. Like, I date a lot of orthopedic patients, so I'd always compliment my partner. Who doesn't love that? I'd say my only problem is I'm not a good fighter. If we get in an infectious relationship, there isn't any way for me to stop it.
Now let's see what Dr. Ulrich has to say.
Somebody found out that titanium has been what we call the stealth material, right? So there's no interaction or limited interaction with the host. What they found was after about 10 years of being implanted that actually there are certain cell types, it's these large granulocyte cells that develop very slowly over time, start to break up the titanium implant at its surface.
Okay, well it seems like you have a decent history. Maybe you're the one for our body contestant. Let's see what contestant number 3 has to offer the body. So how about your mesoporous silica, your body compatibility, your past?
Well, I'm pretty awesome and I'm only getting better. The folks at the Mizzou Hunt Lab are my biggest supporters today. I would have a great relationship with the body because I would hold all the antibiotics in my mini pores and therefore would not harm the body at all.
Sorry, if you take a material like this and you stuff it with drugs, for instance, imagine putting that in the body. It could slowly release drugs over time, allowing us to have a better response for the patient than other types of materials. So this ability to have this great pore structure, this foam-like structure, gives us so many opportunities to use this in a wide array of applications.
Okay, a relationship without fighting is the best kind, right? Well, body, what do you think?
Well, I think the choice is clear. I need a biomaterial that won't infect me, so I'm gonna have to go with contestant 3, mesoporous silica. That's the perfect match for me.
Mesoporous silica, come on down.
This is the greatest day of my life. All the great people at the Mizzou Hunt Lab will just love my choice.
Aww.